Hi folks, hope you're doing well. Little nutcase Ben Beanie is starting to get playful now, so that's quite fun. Yeah, he just he likes to try and be bitey with me, so I tease him a bit. I put him down on the floor and he goes nutty with his toys. Well, of course, these toys were the toys of really all the puppies that we've had in the past. Yeah, they're all the toys from them. So there you go, he's doing well. Yeah. I mean, his playful nature is quite cool. So, yeah. Basically, to a certain degree, wind him up, let him go, and he'll play for a good 20-25 minutes on his own. Yeah, with his toys. Going from one to another. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Just watching his personality come out there. Yeah. Anyway, this one. Okay. I just had a bit of praise and worship, and yeah. Yeah, I mean, I stand by that point that at what point am I going to need church? I don't think there's any point at all. Church as it is, no. I've said before about worship. Worship should be personal. It should be... It should be talking about things... Yeah, in the songs. The song should be about stuff that is important to you. And basically, yeah, making you think about what God's doing in your life and that sort of thing. Church music, that doesn't work at all, because church music is only about singing about Jesus all the time. There's nothing to it. It's just about singing his name as many times as you can, basically. What's the point in that? Yeah, it's absolutely worthless. I mean, even for baby Christians, it's completely useless as it is. Yeah, it needs to be better. It needs to be guided by the Lord, not by people. So yeah, it's pretty dodgy. So, as I say, for me, well, if the church is right, then the worship will be absolutely beautiful. And right now, the worship isn't beautiful at all. Nowhere near. It's quite ugly most of the time. So, yeah. If the church was right, as I say, the worship would be absolutely beautiful. And it's not. So there you go. But as I say, worship at home could be absolutely beautiful. And ministry as well. Yeah, let God talk to you about what he wants to talk to you. That's ministry. Yeah. Yeah. It's a better way for ministry. Let God talk to you about what he wants to talk to you about. Yeah. It works better. And fellowship. Okay. If I go to church, any church, when I have real fellowship? No, not at all. There is no chance at all that I can have real fellowship at all. The reason why, because if I'm honest about what I believe and what I believe God is doing, and if I'm honest about the church and the way that Christians are, then who's going to stand with me from church? No one. So the whole point before about me wanting to get to know someone who's churchy, that's just not going to happen, because it will need someone who's churchy who is exceptional as a human being, because they need to be someone who doesn't really care what other people think about them. Yeah. Okay. Who's that person? I don't know. Not at all. I don't know. So, yeah. Yeah. So, well, yesterday I was in the shop, and yeah, I knew then, okay, I'm okay. I've got my joy, and yeah, I've got peace and joy. Okay. And I'm just waiting for God now. And see what he wants to do. So, yeah. Yeah, as I say. With regard to all the other stuff where the dominoes are going to fall, that's a certainty, in what direction and what it's going to look like, well, so that's the point. I can't see the setup of the dominoes, so I've got no idea what things are going to look like once the dominoes fall. God knows. I don't. What I suspect is it would be pretty much an annihilation of churches as we see it. Yeah. That's what I suspect will happen. And, yeah. Do I hope that will happen? Not really. Yeah, I don't really care. Because it's up to God what happens. He knows what needs to happen. So, do I care what happens? Not really, because he knows what needs to happen. So, yeah. It's up to him. Yeah. Completely up to him. So, there you go. Right now, it's just waiting to see what he's going to do. Yeah. And for now, if that's all we can do, then do that. Yeah. It is what it is. And so, yeah. Bambini, that's my shoe, leave it alone. You've got your toys, you can chew to pieces, but not my shoes, okay? He's a good boy. Yeah. I say with him, he's learning, he's growing. About 2 nights ago, normally at bedtime, I think I probably shared this already, normally at bedtime, he would just be completely unsettled. About 2 nights ago, so what happened then was I put him on the floor and left him on the floor when night time to go to bed, and it was okay there. Then a few days ago, at night time, he was crying all the time. At night time, so yeah, I picked him up, put him on my bed, and he was next to me all night. He settled straight away. Yeah. And it was cool. Completely. So yeah. Well, since then, he's been on my bed a few times at night. And he's sort of half settled, half not. But I think that night was important for the bonding, and I think that's when we bonded. Oh, that's cool. And now it's simply a case of working with him. Well, put it this way, he sits when told. He stays now when told. Obviously, you've got to increase that training to outside and to him doing it outside, when there's other people there. But that'll be okay. He will do it. It might take a few times to tell him, but yeah, he will stay. And when I say come, he will come. Yep. And that's the point. Yeah. He's doing well. Yeah. Ain't you, baby? You doing well? Yes. You're doing good, ain't you? You're a good boy. But now all the problems we have with him doing pee and poo, that's all sort of sorted now. Yeah. He's doing better. Much better now. Well, I suppose it's me doing better as well, because I wasn't used to having a puppy. Wasn't used to taking a puppy out every sort of few minutes. But now I've got better at it, and so has he. So we're having less accidents indoors now, so that's good. Oh, he's a good little bambini. Right. He's a sweetheart. Yeah. So there you go. As for the rest of it, yeah. It's simply a case of... Well, basically, I mean, anyone who's been following my videos knows that, yeah, when I was banned from the church, I went through stuff, yeah, pretty bad. And I'm okay. Yeah, God got me through it, and got me through it fairly easily, actually. Yeah. And so, for me, I know that I'm far better off without church. As I say, for me to go back to a church, I will only go back to a church if it's a case where I'm doing it for them. I won't do it for me. Yeah, for me, it's better for me to not go to a church. So if I go to a church, it's about helping them, not helping me. So, yeah. Is that going to happen? Don't know. No idea at all. We will see what happens in the future. Yeah, probably for the next 4 months, nothing will happen. After that, let's see what happens. Yeah. Well, as I said, the churches I've been to before, I won't go to them again. I don't think so. No. No, I don't think so. Everything is possible, but yeah, I really don't think so. Time will tell. Well, you take care, God bless, and yeah, as I say, be blessed and be a blessing. That's the whole purpose of being blessed. You take care, God bless. Speak to you soon. Bye bye.